need more than one, aren't you?
Mr. Chairman, members of the school board, Mr. Katalka, I would like to first of all thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. And I also want to give a really warm welcome to Ms. Morgan. Welcome. If there's anything that we at Clifton Middle School can do for you, please let us know. And also I want to thank each one of you for personally volunteering your time to serve on the school board. I also serve on a community board, and I know the time and the effort that goes into that, and I just want you to know how much we do appreciate that. In late July, I just happened to be out, and I was approached by a parent from Clifton Middle School. And they came up and they were like, what in the world is going on at Clifton Middle School? What's going on with your school board? What in the world are you talking about? I don't know. They said, oh, it's all over Facebook. You got to go look on Facebook. I said, well, number one, I don't do Facebook. So that night I got home and I thought, well, let me Google what they were talking about. So I did. I Googled and I went and I found some of these videos, and it was of the school board meetings. And I will have to say that when I started beginning listening and watching the school board meetings, a lot of emotion came over me. And at first, I'm not going to lie to you, I was really ticked off. I mean, I was really upset. Then I was stunned. And then the more I went back and looked at them, it really just made me sad. I mean, it made me really, really, really sad. You know, someone had mentioned talking about, you know, behavior at Clifton Middle School, and yeah, I mean, we do have behavior issues. We have those at all of our schools. Another board member stated that accreditation denied is pretty bad, and that we must be accredited this time next year, nothing less. And teachers need to be held accountable for what they do in their classrooms. I agree with you 100%. We do need to be held accountable. Accreditation is very important. But do you not think that we as teachers hold ourselves accountable every single day when we walk into our schools? We hold ourselves accountable when our student comes in the morning and they're crying because they've been evicted in the middle of the night and they didn't know where they were going. We hold ourselves accountable when they come in and they're hungry and they hadn't had anything to eat, and it's the weekend and maybe they didn't get their snack pack program. We hold ourselves accountable when our students show up and they don't have the cool clothes and they're picked on and their self-esteem is absolutely nothing. We hold ourselves accountable when our student is acting up and disrupting in our classroom. We also hold ourselves accountable when our students miss 30+ days of school. And we as teachers call home on that second or third day to say, what in the world's going on? How come your child isn't at school today? We hold ourselves accountable when our students are just barely getting by. We as teachers, we have comforted, we have all clothed, we have all brought in food that we've gone out and bought to make sure these students are fed. We have disciplined, but more importantly, we have given them our unconditional love and our unconditional support. And we at Clifton Middle School, we go out and we meet our students exactly where they are. You know, so is it fair to point fingers as to who is at fault because we didn't make accreditation? Do we point it at you? Are you at fault because we didn't make it? Do we point it at our administration because we didn't make accreditation? Do we hold our staff, us, are we accountable? Do we hold our students or do we hold the parents accountable because we did not make accreditation? We encourage every single one of you, please take a day off, or no, not even a day. See if you can take even maybe one of your vacations, take a couple days off. We beg you to come into our classes at Clifton Middle School and see what we face each year. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just stating the facts. And the fact that we missed accreditation by 1 point, less than a point. Just 1 point in reading, it overshadows all of the wonderful, outstanding accomplishments that these teachers right here behind me had in civics. We went above and beyond what the state was in civics. In math, 100% pass rate in geometry, 100% pass rate in algebra. We were above the state average in math. Science, we did well. Yeah, we messed up in writing, but if you go back and you look at the trend of where it has been, Mountain View was in the same spot that we were few years ago. But it's up. We met today with Ms. Rowe, and my God, I'm going to tell you what, I am so, so proud to work with this group of individuals right here. And I also want to say hats off to you, Lucas Connor, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never made it through that first Chromebook thing. He is awesome, 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 awesome. But you will never find another group of middle school teachers who are more dedicated, who are out there with our feet hitting the ground. We come in the morning, we stay late at night, and we didn't make accreditation because we don't care. We didn't make accreditation because we're not out there trying to do the best that we can. But those are just some of the things that we are doing at CMS, and I ask each of you to please, and don't just stop by for 5 minutes and pop your head in the door. You need to come and spend 3 or 4 days with us in our classroom, and I will gladly, these teachers here, if you see anything that you can think of that we haven't already done to help our children meet the accreditation, we welcome that. And we just ask for your support. I know when we become passionate, and I appreciate the hard questions that you all ask, whether it be Mr. Katulka, Ms. Mudaspal, of us, I appreciate that. That's your job. That is what you were appointed to do, to ask the questions and get the job done. And I understand that, and I appreciate that. However, for us, we just kind of feel like that Clifton Middle School, just because of that 1 percentage point, that it just kind of seems like that we're, yeah, okay. But I'm telling you though, we are here to serve Alleghany County. We are proud to be a part of Alleghany County school systems. We have worked without raises. We have done everything, and you will never find a more dedicated group of teachers than what you have right here. And we are going to make accreditation this year, or by God, we will die trying. I can tell you that much. So thank you for allowing me to speak. I appreciate it.